what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky in your mind.
This is the backyard of the house. From the kitchen door, this is the kitchen door. You come to the backyard, and this space you can be able to convert it to whatever you want. And therefore here you can be able to either make it a store, or you can have this space to do whatever you want to do with it, because this space is free. The person who was doing the development ensured that there is this space here that is left for the backyard, and therefore when you're in the kitchen you're able to access that space, and you have that space for all that work that you will need to do. That is the exterior. We will now go to the house and see what the house has to offer. We get to the house to see what is in the house, and look at this. Just getting into the house, you have this massive area here, the sitting room, where you have all this space for your sitting. You can arrange it the way you want, and this is a very beautiful and massive space for a living room. And therefore, on that you have, I want to start with this design. Look at this, the way they have done, and this is a very key feature in this house. They have tried to give you as much as natural light as you can get in on this end, and therefore you have that window, a big one, a massive one, from up there to down here, all bringing in the natural light. And on this end you have more natural lights and more of it on that end. And one of the key features of this house, or this space, is this design, the one that they have done with the gypsum and the way they have done it. And this is where you come and mount your television. The space is already made for you. You have the sockets here. You only come and fix your TV there, and you have more sockets here. And look at the design, the way they have done it. And as if that is not enough, we have more spaces here, more design here of the lighting for this area, and therefore that is the design. And I think it is absolutely beautiful the way they have done it. And as if that is not enough, look at the designs up there, the way they have done it. The house looks very beautiful on that end. And therefore from here and from this area we go now to the dining. And this dining here, you have your dining here where you can be able to fit your 6 or 8 seater here. And I believe it is an enough space for you to be able to host your guest here. And you have these lights that they have done in a line, and I believe it is a beautiful display of the same. I love the way they are doing their designs up there, the way they are aligning the lights. And a key feature of the house again is the windows, the way they have done them for the natural lights to come in. And therefore it is a beautiful feature, and I believe it is a much needed feature in this house. If you can be able to do your beautiful curtains or just do the shears, then you will have more light coming in during the day, and you will not need to use the electricity during the day. Therefore you have enough light on that. And from here we are going to go to the kitchen for us to see what is on that end. Let's go there. So here we are in the kitchen, and this is the beautifully done kitchen. You can see the colors, the color combination there, and here you have your counters that are beautifully done. You have your counters here, and then you have your double sinks where you can be able to have the access to the water points. And then this space here, you have a place for your cooker, and you have another space here where you have a space for your fridge, and a sieve. That space and down here you have more spaces where you can be able to store your things. You have all these spaces are spaces where you can be able to store your things. You have spaces up here, more spaces here. You have these spaces, storage spaces here, where you can be able to put your things here. And therefore in this kitchen you have a lot of space, the storage space, and I believe that is the reason they did the kitchen the way it is, because you have more spaces on the up and down here, and therefore the other things are just access spaces. And you have those counters, very well done, and you have your light and the same design repeated. And from the kitchen you have this door, accessing the backyard. And you can do, there is a space here, you can do whatever you want to do with this space, the backyard on this end. And therefore from here we will be showing you the laundry and the other spaces that are remaining on this house before we go up the stairs. So we go towards the other end so that instead of them going to any of the anything that you want to store. If you have a lot of luggages, you can put them here, and this will be a very beautiful and big space for your storage. I would, if this was my house, I would just do a door here, close that one, and then have my storage on that end. And that, I think it is a good and an important feature of that house. Because of that storage, you can convert it into a store. And now we are going to go up the stairs to see what is on the other end, and to go and see the other bedrooms on the other end of this house. And therefore, come with me, let's go to the upper stairs to see what is on the other end. Coming up the stairs, right here we have this big window, and you can see how massive it is from up there to here, and all that is window to bring in the natural light. And that means during the day you're not going to use this light, therefore saving you the cost of electricity. And therefore we will go up and see if we can be able now to do this part. Here we will have the boys' room, the girls' room, and then we will have the master bedroom. Let's start with the boys' room and see what is in this room. Yes. Therefore, starting with the space, you can see you have enough space here. You have all the space that you need for the bed. You can set your bed here for the boys, and then you have this storage here, have these cabinets for storage, and it's very massive. You have a lot of space here where you can be able to store their things here. And down here you also have more storage on this end, and even down there that is still more storage. And this end you have your bathroom that we told you it is not yet completed because the owner is waiting for a person who will purchase this house for them to decide on the kind of a seat that they want, and also the shower that they will need. But it's good to say when we are here that all the bedrooms here are en suite. And a good feature that I have seen in this house is this other end. I have seen that there is a balcony on this end. Therefore, you can come here, boys can come here and play and have their good time on this end. And this, I think, is one of the best features of this house. The other thing is that before you go out to the balcony, there is this door here. And I love the way they have done it. Instead of using the normal T-bar, they have used the glasses, and therefore that also brings in the light on this end. Therefore, that is a very good feature that we have here. And I think that is something that we need to note on that end. There is also the design up on the issues of the light. You can see how it is. And I think it is good to note that the light on this end is blue, and therefore that tells you boys' room. But you can convert it the way you want. You can change the light if you get in and do that. Then after that, we are going to go to the next room where we have the girls' room here. we have the girls' room, and this is actually better. I think I love this space. It's better. It's somehow bigger and well organized. On this end, we will have our toilet, the bathroom. We'll have our bathroom, which is almost similar to the other one. It's also en suite. And just as we have said on the other end, is that the owner is still waiting for the person who will come for them to do the toilet seats and the shower on that end. Therefore, every room on this floor is en suite. On this end, we have, just like the other room, we have massive storage where you can be able to do their clothes, you can be able to do their items, their shoes. You have a lot of space here, and therefore that is something to note. Also on the light, this one is somehow pink. It's pink, noting that it is the girls' room. And just like the other house, you have this big window here that is very clear, made of glass, for it to bring in the natural light. And I believe if you get your bed up to this level, you will have more space here to do other things on this end. And maybe you can make it a changing room or such a thing. Therefore, that is all we have in this room. And I believe, to me, I think it's an enough space for your girls to be in this space. And therefore, from here, we are going to go now. And as if the walk-in closet is not enough, they also give you another feature on this end. And this is also a very beautiful and a key thing on this end. You have your balcony. The bigger, the better. You have the balcony here where you can be able to see the outside and what is happening in the neighborhood, because it's a bigger and I think a better and a beautiful balcony. Therefore, when you're bored being inside, bored being on that end, you can come here, relax and have your time here. Therefore, this is, I think, it's a very beautiful feature in the way they have done it. And that is, as if that is not enough, you have your lighting here. And look at that design, the way they have done it with gypsum. Look at the way they have done it. So I think that is also a very important key of the house, and that's something that I can go for in this house. And therefore, that is how the upper floor is. And unless there is anything, yes, I think I want to just show the issues of the lighting here. Look at this design. Look at the way they have done with the gypsum. The design up here. You can have more lights on this end. If you want more lights, you can have them on those lining. And then you have this bigger one, the one I am telling you, you can either use this one or you can change when you come to this end. Then they have a lot of charging spaces. Look at the sockets. You have the sockets here. You have other ones here. You have other sockets on that end. And you have sockets all around if you want to charge your things, or your electronics are taken care of. Therefore, that is the space that we have up here. And I think that is all on this end. And that is it for the house. Thank you very much. And that, my friend, is the end of the long journey to the house and the house review. I have noted the 3 things that need to be done in that house. And number 1 is the issue of the painting. They need to do the wall master for the wall, and they also need to do the wall master for the house. And they have promised that they are only waiting for a person to come and purchase the house. Then they will do your preferred colors inside, and they will ensure that the wall master is done outside and inside the house. Then point number 2 is the issue of electricity fence. That is coming up in few days. Then we have the last issue of the toilet, the one that we told you they are waiting for you, so that you can choose the kind of seats that you want and the kind of showers that you want, and then that will be it for this house. The house, the way it is, together with those things that need to be done, seated on a 40 by 60 plot, is going for 12 million, and I believe that is a deal that you cannot get anywhere else. It is a better deal for you to have that house at 12 million. Therefore, that's it for today. We are Kiai Africa Properties, and we thank you for being with us. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.